I'm a wrecking man.
I'm tired. Hello and welcome into Ruscrim Stadium here. Southmoreland versus Charleroi, another edition of Friday Night Lights here on CUTV. I am Devin Garina. Alongside of me, Doug Lackey. Doug, we have a great matchup here tonight. Southmoreland trying to beat Charleroi, beat the odds, and make playoffs after 40 years, and Charleroi trying to do what they have been doing against Southmoreland for the last couple of years. The last game for both teams, Best Center loss against Charleroi 27-8, and the last for Southmoreland, they won against McGuffey 55-28. So the great game for Southmoreland, but the last meeting, actually, I believe Southmoreland was the one in the loss column in that game. McGuffey ended up taking that one. Huge powerhouse for McGuffey, but the last meeting for these two teams, Southmoreland 56. Charleroi 27, and the last time Southmoreland won versus Charleroi was actually 2015, so I believe that one is mixed up as well. But we have a great game here tonight. Southmoreland trying to keep it going in a great season that they're having so far.
That's right, Deb. We have a chance to witness history tonight. Southmoreland has an opportunity to clinch a playoff spot for the first time in 40 years. They are currently 5-1 overall, and let's look at this tale of tape here.
Yeah, Southmoreland 5-1 overall, conference 4-1. Points per game for Southmoreland, 47 points against 23, and then 2-1 home, 3-0 away. They are on a one losing streak, so that McGuffey game is a pretty hard loss. So Southmoreland is going to be coming out against a 4-1 Cougars team, 3-1 in their conference. Points per game, 39 points against 12. So the point difference for Charleroi is way bigger than Southmoreland, but we're going to have to see if Southmoreland can keep it up as we look at the interstate standings. McGuffey up at top, 4-0, 6-0 overall. Washington 3-0, 6-0 overall as well. Two teams that are both powerhouses on both ends. Now Southmoreland and Charleroi fighting for that middle spot that they both have actually a spot to win the division. All they need is one tough loss between Washington or McGuffey. One's upset, and Southmoreland or Charleroi can be right back up at the top.
That's right. It's a very tight division here. All it takes is one big upset for one of these teams to be up in that top spot in the interstate standings. So that's going to be something to watch later in the season. But let's get into this one as we're getting into the coin toss. Let's see how things can go here.
Yeah, let's see who will be getting the ball first, and it looks like they will be ready to do the coin flip. And you can see the one guy actually has a GoPro on his helmet. Pretty interesting. So we will have Southmoreland receiving.
That's right. I feel like Southmoreland receiving this kickoff here is going to be crucial. If they could get a solid first drive and get a TD early in this one, that could easily give them an advantage early on in this matchup.
We're going to have to see who is going to be the man or the men of this game, as recently Southmoreland has been being led by Zach Cernuto, the quarterback, junior, 6'1", 175 listed here. But Charleroi has a couple weapons of their own. And Doug, you were at the game earlier this year. What do you think about the Charleroi team?
I think it's a very solid team. They have quite a cast of characters led by number 5, Ethan Cottalupi. He had 3 interceptions in that game against Riverview that we covered, as well as quarterback Alex Conrad. He's very solid back there, holds it down, great leader. And then Braden Mahalson is an absolute tank at running back. He'll run right through you. He's a bell cow back, and he's not afraid to get down and get dirty when it comes to playing hard in the trenches. And here we go.
Here we go. Southmoreland taking the ball, breaks one, cuts up the middle, and gets tackled down at about the 29-yard line. Here, Southmoreland getting a good field position, getting 4 more yards than they would have if they didn't receive it, but we'll see how this offense goes and see if Charleroi can get the first stop, because that is crucial as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Just want to point out that was number 11, Riley Conforti, on the return for the Scotties. 6'3" wide receiver, senior.
All right, shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hands it off right up the middle, and he sees a hole and bounces off one defender and then gets tackled quickly by another, and that will set up a 2nd and 1.
That's right. That was number 9, Colt Harper on the carry. He's a senior running back listed at 6'1" and 220 pounds.
All right, 2nd and 2 now. Actually, they spotted the ball a little back, so we'll see if Southmoreland can keep pushing it, and they give it straight back to the man right there, and he gets stopped, but not after getting the first down. Colt Harper churning them wheels.
That's right, Dev. I feel like we could have quite the matchup at running back. Nice little running back duel potentially tonight between Braden Mahalson and Colt Harper. They're both built similarly, and they both have the same exact playing style, which is just lower your head and run right through.
Yeah, and big stop by number 77, Lorenzo Axon for Charleroi, eating him up right at the line, but unfortunately after getting the first down, as the man in motion hands it off, a little sweep, he cuts upfield and gets a little bit of yardage, and that is number 22, Isaac Trout, with the little jet sweep there.
That's right, a little bit of a trickery there, bit of a jet sweep action. Good look there for the Scotties. You're going to need plays like that to throw the Charleroi defense off kilter a bit early in this one.
All right, shotgun set here for Southmoreland. Cernuto in shotgun, 1 to his right, 2 to his left. He drops back, fakes the screen pass, and gets 8 up by number 32, Malik Nails.
He got absolutely rocked there by Nails. I don't think he really saw him coming, caught him by surprise, and that makes it hurt all that much more, Dev.
Yeah, one of those blindside hits that can really take you out of a game mentally, because you really don't want to get hit again like that, so you're going to be extra aware in the pocket. So we'll see if that affects Cernuto's game at all, as they stay in shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Steps back, he looks left, throws a bomb to the left, and it is caught in bounds, and he will get the first down. Great catch by number 11, Riley Conforti.
Quite the bomb from Cernuto up to Conforti. A little bit of a pump fake, and then just lets it air out for quite the gain. And the Scotties have quite the field positioning here early in this matchup, Dev.
Yeah, after taking a big hit like that, Cernuto really stood up in the pocket, planted his feet, and let that one go for a dime. As he's in the shotgun once again. Steps back in the pocket, scanning the field, sees a wide open man over the middle, and throws it out of reach. And that is the intended receiver, Riley Conforti, once again trying to get the extra target for him.
That's right. Something I've noticed there is that the Scotties' offensive line is struggling a bit to protect their quarterback, Zach Cernuto, notably number 74, Matthew Rodriguez, as he has let his guy slip a few times for some blindside hit chances, Dev.
And right there gives the ball straight up the middle, and that one's stuffed. Harper couldn't go anywhere with that one. So now, having a 3rd down and 10 situation here. It's going to be interesting to see what the Scotties can pull up out of their sleeves.
It is going to be interesting, but I just want to point out that this Charleroi defense is playing stingy just like it did against Riverview. That let them get into their zone a little bit and then just shut them down as the drive progressed.
All right, shotgun rolling out right. Has a man in front of him. He gets hit as he throws, and that one is way over the head of his intended receiver. And it will be 4th down and 11.
Great pressure there by number 29, Dawn Pellegrini, coming in there, making sure that Cernuto did not get the pass off and keeping Cernuto on his toes.
And it looks like the Scotties will be going for it on this 4th down, a little bit too far for the high school kicker. Now 3 receivers to the right, trips right. Cernuto in the shotgun, scanning right. Man coming straight at him, hit as he throws, and it is dropped a little low, but great pressure by the Charleroi defense, making the turnover on downs.
That's right, another really solid effort defensively there for the Cougars. Thinking we might see a good bit of that in this one. But
as we look at the interstate standings here, McGuffey 6-0 overall, and Washington 6-0 overall as well. 4-0 in the conference and 3-0 in the conference for Washington. Southmoreland, Charleroi fighting for this middle 3rd spot basically right now. Those 2 undefeated teams are going to be interesting to see tonight if they actually come out with the victories. But Charleroi getting into it and actually throws an interception, and that one is going to be taken back all the way back into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties!
Really bad read there by quarterback number 16, Alex Conrad for the Cougars. Picked off by number 21, Mason Basinger, and he just takes it all the way to the crib for a house call. But that's exactly what you wanted if you're the Scotties, and you could not have started off any worse if you were the Cougars on offense.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself, Doug. Bad read there, but great read by Mason Basinger. Just reading that, being able to catch the ball and running it straight into the end zone, taking a man into the end zone actually, and putting 6 up. And the extra point is up and good. Scotties get on the board first, not on offense, but getting a defensive touchdown here at Ruscrim Field. Make sure you stay tuned here on CUTV for the rest. Hello and welcome back into Ruscrim Field here for a great match of Southmoreland Charleroi. Southmoreland getting on the board first, not on offense, but a defensive turnover as it was a pick 6 for number 21 Mason Basinger. But right now Charleroi trying to take this one back and breaks one and gets it back to about the 30-yard line on that return, but great pick 6 for number 21 Mason Basinger.
That's right, it was a great pick 6 for him, Dev. I'm in shock. Absolutely phenomenal way to start this game off. Charleroi looked like they were going to be in control, but the Scotties just came in on defense and said, no, we're going to dictate the pace of play here to start this one.
Now Charleroi here for their second offensive play in this game. Shotgun, actually there is a false start. I believe they will call this one below the play dead.
False start is the infraction against Charleroi.
And it is indeed a false start on Charleroi, so they would just keep going back. Not a great start for this offense so far.
No, it's just been very rough to start this one. Just when you think you couldn't get any worse, you pile it up after that interception with that false start penalty. So this is a very big test for the Cougars here.
Charleroi takes it up the middle and gets stuffed after gaining about 3 yards there. Southmoreland, that defensive front looking good.
That they are, Dev. Really solid defensive presence from the Scotties. Something that I'm surprised to see because I really have been hyping up Braden Mahalson as a power back lately on High School Roundup, as well as in our CUTV Game of the Week between Charleroi and Riverview. So it'll be interesting to see if they can keep him contained in this one.
Empty shotgun formation here, and they will fake, they throw, and actually QB keeper and get back to the original line of scrimmage, I believe. Actually, will get 1 more yard, so it will be 3rd down and 9 for the Charleroi offense. See if they can stun this Southmoreland defense and try to keep this drive going.
Conrad felt like everything was starting to break down there a bit, so he called his own number, got a 1-yard gain. Let's see what happens here on this crucial 3rd down play.
As we have an empty shotgun formation once again for Conrad. 3 to the left, 1 to his right, and he's rolling out left. And there's a man coming for him, and he throws it, and it's going to be short of the 1st down. But great throw there by Connor to number 22, Evan McGuire.
That's right. This one is not going to be for a 1st down. Let's wait and see if they go for it. I believe they will, but great instincts there by Conrad to get it off to McGuire for a very close play.
And it looks like they are going to go for a shotgun formation. 1 in the back with him, trips right, man in motion, and rolls out to the right. Conrad almost gets tackled in the backfield, throws it, and gets a complete pass, and he actually reaches out, but they will call him down before the ball popped out. But number 27, Legend Davis, getting the 1st down, reaching that ball out, getting the extra yards, keep this drive going.
Really clutch play there by Conrad, felt a lot of pressure, used his legs to get himself out of the situation, dumping it off to Legend Davis for the 1st down for the Cougars.
Charleroi getting the play call from the coach. Staying in that shotgun formation, trips left, 1 to the right. And they actually catch someone off sides, and that will be on the Scotties, number 55, Logan Todd.
That will set up 1st down and 5 for the Cougars.
This is just what the Cougars needed after getting that 1st down in such clutch fashion. A little bit of a jump. 1st and 5 here. So let's see how Conrad and friends respond on this play.
Conrad in the shotgun, has 3 to his left, 1 man in motion. And Mahalson gets the ball up the middle and will be short of the 1st down. 3rd and 1, but great, or 2nd and 1, but great run by Mahalson, hitting the hole hard.
That it was a great run. Mahalson just going hard into the trenches there, making it 2nd and 1 here. He's currently lining up in the slot, so let's see what happens here. That's kind of an interesting look that I have not seen yet this season from the Cougars.
Yeah, you have 3 to the right, Mahalson in the slot. Now he actually will not be hit, and that's intercepted by the Scotties. Number 9, Colt Harper with the interception, complete body the wide receiver there and took it straight out of his hands.
That's right. That was a risky pass by Conrad, and Harper let him pay as he wrestled it out of the arms of number 29, Dom Pellegrini. And once again, the Scotties are really in business here with another crucial interception.
Yeah, getting their way down the field is something the Scotties don't want Charleroi to do, and they just take it away every time they have somewhat of hope. But now Scotties have good field position here after this run, and great run there.
Yeah, great QB draw play there by Cernuto. He got the defensive line of Charleroi to bite on it and took it up the field for a short gain. Scotties are almost in their own territory here, Dev. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, and if you're thinking from a coach's standpoint, this is 4-down territory as well. 2nd and 6 at the 46. Cernuto taking it right. Looks like a QB keeper from here, and it will be. And he will break one and then get stuffed right at about the 50-yard line. So 3rd down and about 3. Let's see if they will actually give him a better spot. They will give him at the 51-yard line, so it will be 3rd and 1 now.
Yeah, it was quite the gratuitous spot there for Cernuto, but just takes it for a little bit of a QB keeper draw play and is slammed down to the ground by number 5, Ethan Catalupi for the Cougars.
And now we see a different formation for the Scotties, an I formation. They will get one of the Cougars off sides, and that is number 75, Matt Alton. A mental mistake there.
Most definitely, that was a very solid game plan there for the Scotties, as they have a 1st and 10 here after.
And now they give them to the tailback, and he will go nowhere. Stuffed at the line by, I believe the first one to get in on that tackle was number 63, Dyling Edwards.
I believe you were right there, but that was number 9, Colt Harper on the carry, trying to pick up where he left off on the first drive for the Scotties.
Yeah, trying to keep it going here. The Scotties have to get another score on the board if they really want to get out ahead and show everyone that they are, and they do mean business, as there's a man coming straight untouched, corner blitz, pressuring Cernuto there, and he just threw the ball away with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. 3rd down and 10 from the Charleroi 44-yard line.
Lots of pressure there for the Cougars by number 32, Malik Nails, just getting right in there into Zach Cernuto's kitchen, trying to rush the throw, which he successfully did for an incompletion.
Now let's see, Southmoreland now at the Charleroi 44, shotgun, 2 to the left, scanning right, looks back left, sees a man over the middle, and there will be no flag. And the ball will stay incomplete, so 4th down and 10 now for the Scotties, and it looks like they will send out the punting unit.
Yeah, that was quite the interesting play there. They had number 11, Riley Conforti, coming down the seam. Cernuto tried to hit him for a pass, but it looked like there might have been a bit of contact there by number 27, Legend Davis of the Cougars.
Yeah, I believe they probably marked that ball as uncatchable. And now almost blocked by the Cougars. And that will be bouncing around and take a little Southmoreland Scotties bounce, as Charleroi will get it at about their own 22-yard line.
That's right, that one was tipped there by a Cougars player. Was not blocked, but you could tell on the punt that it did indeed have a factor.
Now we look at this Charleroi schedule. Washington starting off the year with a loss, but bouncing back ever since, winning ever since, and now this Southmoreland game is going to be the real test down at the back end of this high school season for Charleroi. See if they can keep their playoff hopes alive. Now Charleroi pitches it to Maholson. Maholson sees a little lane and just lowers his shoulder and picks up about 3.
That was a solid run there by Mahalson, just trying to get as many yards as he could. Conrad pitched it to him in the backfield, and as he started to get upfield, he was met by a host of Scotty's defenders, so good on him to try and fight for as many yards as he could there when it seemed a bit impossible.
Conrad getting the play call from the coach. All of Charleroi looking at their play wristbands. Man in motion. Gives it to Mahalson up the middle. Mahalson finds a lane, jukes a little one, and then gets the first down and more.
Huge run there by Mahalson. Right at the handoff, there was a wide open space, and he just took it right up the field, hit the hole, and just kept on going for a Cougars first down.
A minute and 3 seconds left. Charleroi trying to get the play calls here quickly. Man in motion. Sweeps it to Legend Davis. Legend Davis breaks one, cuts back up the field, spins, and then gets to the 50-yard line for Charleroi. A decent gain here. 45 seconds left in this first quarter.
That it was a decent gain. The Cougars had me a little faked out there, and I think they did have the Scotties faked out as well, as Conrad pitches it to Davis, and he takes it up the field to near their 50-yard line for a crucial first down here late in this first quarter.
First and 10 Charleroi at midfield. Hands it up the middle, and that is eaten up by the Scotties defense.
That's right, the Scotties defense has been really solid here. Looks like the clock is going to run out here for the first quarter.
Yes, that will be the end of the first quarter. Southmoreland Scotties 7, Charleroi 0. Stay tuned here on CUTV for the second quarter soon.
Colin, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Millersburg, Pennsylvania can watch our stuff down here.
Well, they could follow us on Twitter, or they could like us on Facebook.
Yeah, but what about our sports? How can they watch those?
They could watch it live on our YouTube channel.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Hello and welcome back to Ruscrim Field as the Southmoreland Scotties lead this one 7-0. Charleroi trying to get something going on this drive for them. Their third drive of the game after throwing 2 picks on the first 2, but now Conrad throwing it. Legend Davis breaks one, and he's got room, and he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Unreal play by Legend Davis. Shows off his hops to get up there and get the pass from Conrad, which was a little high. At the receipt of the pass, he just goes in stride, takes it upfield for quite a substantial gain here to start this second quarter.
Yeah, Charleroi trying to get their first score on the board. Cougars in the shotgun. Conrad scanning left and right. Pulls out the play. Gives it to Mahalson. Mahalson takes it up the middle and gets down inside the 25-yard line there. Second and about 4.
Mahalson just keeps doing the little things right, keeps getting those short runs in where he just goes and battles the inside the defensive line of the Scotties, getting those short gains, and it's really working right now for the Cougars.
Second and 3, Charleroi at the Southmoreland 24-yard line. Shotgun, one man all the way wide, one-on-one, and you have a man wide open to the right, and Davis gets the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Great pass there by Conrad. Even better effort by Legend Davis to stick with his route. And just what the Cougars needed after those 2 interceptions to start this game here, Dev.
Conrad threw a dime straight back corner for the receiver over the back shoulder of him. So great placement for him. Great catch by Legend Davis. See if they can get this extra point to tie it up here at Ruscrum Field. The extra point is up and good. 7-7 here. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest here on CUTV.
Have you seen the new Cal U Vulcan logo around? Have you wondered where to get gear featuring it? Then go to calvulcans.com and click shop. Log on and browse a full selection of men's shirts, women's shirts, pullovers, hoodies, and more. All items feature customization with the new Cal U Vulcan logo and wordmark. The site also features a full selection of hats, tailgating items, and accessories. Don't be the last person to sport new Cal U Vulcan gear. Go to calvulcans.com today.
Hello and welcome back here. Great game so far here on a nice Friday night. I'm Devin Green. Alongside me, Doug Clackey. Charleroi getting their first score on the board. Love to see that after 3 drives.
That's right. They got on the board in a big way there with that huge pass to Legend Davis.
And the kick is up and will be fielded by the Scotties. And he takes it to the left and gets about 2 more yards inside the 25.
Colt Harper on the return.
That was Colt Harper on the return for the Scotties. Kind of interesting to see that they have him back there as he is their main running back, and it does not seem like the type of a player that would be returning a kick just based on his build.
First and 10 Southmoreland at their own 28 in shotgun. Have 2 out to his right and 1-on-1 to his left, but it will be a QB keeper, fake QB keeper with a wide open man over the middle, and it is caught, and he will be tackled down at about the 49-yard line.
Incredible play there by the Scotties. Cernuto starts a little rollout, looks like he's going to keep it. Finds number 15, Brandon Peterson, wide open in the middle of the field. Throws a dart to him. And the Scotties have given themselves some great field positioning here early in the second quarter.
Yeah, starting off this drive with that play, just something to boost their confidence as they are in shotgun once again, man, all alone out here to the right and then 2 to the left. And they will hand it off after Charleroi showing an easy blitz call there, so no audible for Southmoreland, and that will be a big mistake for them.
That's right, Dev. Number 29, Don Pellegrini and company in there on the stop for the Cougars. And I'll tell you what, this Charleroi defense can come up big at times. They just need to limit the mistakes like that Cernuto pass to Peterson, and they will be quite all right in this one.
Southmoreland looking right and throws a complete dilly dime to him and almost catches it, but ends up dropping it. But great placement there, a little out of reach, but it was there nevertheless.
That's right, great pass attempt there for Cernuto. He had Riley Comforti streaking down the sideline, tried hitting him up there, but just out of the reach for Comforti.
Southmoreland Scotties got the play call now. 9:24 left in this half. Still tied at 7-7. 3rd and 15. And we have a whistle and a timeout by the Scotties. As we will be looking at some graphics here, the Southmoreland schedule. You see the first game at Mount Pleasant, second game at Fraser, Carmichael's, Beth Center, and Brownsville. They were undefeated before last week's game at McGuffey, or against McGuffey, 55-28 loss there. But McGuffey's just one of those teams, as you saw in the standings, 6-0 in overall and 5-0 in conference play. So just one of those teams that has a powerhouse on offense and defense.
Yeah, definitely. You can't really fault them for dropping that one. The Scotties have been doing phenomenal this season. Just ran into a great team in McGuffey. But it's good to see that they've already seen them this season. So if they were to match up in the playoffs, they know what to expect. And I think that would be a huge advantage for them.
And you look, October 18th, if they win this game, they'll be playing, well, regardless, they will be playing Washington, but it will be even more greater implications if they win this game, because if they win this game and face Washington, they will be able to actually take first place. But there is a flag on the play after the interception.
Let's wait and see what this flag is, but nonetheless, a great effort by Guadalupe.
See if this interception will stand, and it could have been possible defensive holding.
It's in an interesting spot. It's a 50-50 chance at this point.
And looks like Charleroi coaching staff is waiting for the
illegal block against the Cougars.
illegal block against Charleroi, and it will repeat third down. So the Scotties will take the ball back.
It's quite interesting. Scotties really need to take advantage of this as they have been bailed out. The Charleroi coach is not pleased whatsoever, really wanting some answers. This is the most animated I've seen a coach in quite some time, Dev.
Yeah, especially here on CUTV. There hasn't been a lot of lashing out like this, but there's the Southmoreland coach, and he is calm, cool, and collected right now. But a block in the back by Charleroi, giving them another chance here, getting it 15 yards now. So 3rd and 3. Now the Scotties are set.
At the 43 of the Cougars, 3rd down and 4.
So 3rd and 4 for the Southmoreland Scotties in shotgun. They get another chance, another life here on this drive. They're showing blitz. They give it up to Harper, and Harper gets stuffed at the line there, gaining about 1, maybe a half a yard. Looks like they will stay on the field, though, for a 4th down conversion here.
Great defensive effort there by the Cougars. We're going to need one more of those on this drive if they want to get the ball back here.
If they want to be able to take this lead, Charleroi has to be able to stop the Scotties right now. Southmoreland, taking it and gets sacked in the backfield, and that is number 75, Matt Alton, with the sack.
Cernuso got absolutely rocked there by Matt Alton. And like I said, Dev, they need one more of those great, stellar defensive efforts, and they most definitely got that. Let's see what this Charleroi offense can do as they're looking to take the lead in this one with about 8:28 left to play in the second quarter.
Charleroi coming out at about midfield here. Great field positioning. 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in this half. In the shotgun formation, hands it up the middle to Mahalson, and Mahalson gets stuffed straight at the line, no gain. Great defense by the Scotties.
That's right, Mahalson trying to get some yardage as he's met by a host of defenders. Most of the Scotty defensive line in on that stop for the Scotties.
And Mahalson doesn't actually get the ball again, and Conrad takes it himself, and he will get the first down for the Cougars.
Conrad with a little shake and bake there, nice little QB draw. You love to see a dual threat quarterback in games like this, Dev. This is where they thrive. And again, Conrad with a great run, and the chains are moving here for the Cougars.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for Charleroi at the Southmoreland 44-yard line. Charleroi trying to score on their second drive in a row. Conrad by himself in the shotgun, rolling out to the left and gets sacked in the backfield. Great, big, huge hit by Brandon Peterson, but there is a flag on the play.
Let's see what this is. I'm curious to see what this call could be.
And it looks like a Southmoreland player is actually clapping, so it might be a holding on Charleroi as well. And it is on Charleroi, so they would be going back even further. And it is actually a block in the back on the Cougars. And they will accept, I believe.
Although if it's 10 from the point, take the penalty, they decline it.
And they actually decline it, so it will be second down.
Second down and 20.
Nonetheless, it's going to be second down and a mile for Conrad and the Cougars.
And second down and 20 at their own 46 now. 3 to the right, and then 1 wide to the left. As Conrad's back there by himself, and they rush him, and they actually throw a little screen pass, and D doesn't get anywhere. Legend Davis is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Great defense by the Scotties once more.
That's right. It's better to get a play off, get a pass off than take the sack, but nonetheless, no gain for the Cougars, and they are looking in trouble on this drive.
Yeah, 3rd down and 19 from their own 47. Charleroi trying to keep this drive alive and get the first lead of the game for the Cougars. Conrad scanning left, and it is no good. The pass will be incomplete. So 4th down and 19 now for the Cougars, and they will send out the punting unit to give the ball back to the Scotties.
Seemed like a bit of a, it seems like Conrad was rushed on that play, as well as there might have been a miscommunication between him and Legend Davis. But nonetheless, it'll be a punt formation here for the Cougars.
And we'll see what is happening on this play. Cougars back to punt, and the punt was actually way low, and they will get it up, and actually turns out to be a good punt, but bounces backwards and heads up by number 22, Evan McGuire, to not let that bounce too far backwards.
That's right. Decent punt given the circumstances for number 37, Joey Caruso. That snap was really low, bounced a bit in the backfield, and Caruso is quite lucky that a Scotty did not get there and block that punt.
Now the Scotties are in the huddle, getting the play call, and are in shotgun. 2 to the left. One to the right and one back with him. And they hand it up the middle, and he will get stopped behind the line of scrimmage there.
Cole Harper is the ball carrier.
Harper again on the carry, but to no avail as he is dropped for a 1 yard gain.
Five minutes and 36 seconds left in the first half. 2nd and 9 at their own 29. Southmoreland trying to work down the field here, take all the time off the clock they can. In I formation. Oh, fakes the handoff. Looks to the outside and throws a great pass to Peterson. And he will get to the 40-yard line.
Solid pass from Cernuto to Peterson, getting that snap off with 1 second on the play clock. Peterson caught the ball inbounds, looked like he had some more room to go upfield, but the Cougars defensive backs really just closed out any opportunity of Peterson getting any extra yards on that one.
And now back to the shotgun formation, the Scotties are. 2 out to the left. And they would throw a little bubble screen pass, and he catches it, and he pushes up the field and almost rolls over a defender there for a gain about 1 or 2 yards there.
Solid one-handed snag there by Conforti. Tries to get up the field, but is met by a host of Cougar defenders. Only a 2-yard gain here. And the Scotties rather are just trying to run the clock out on this one and try to get a score before the end of this first half, Dev.
Cernuto in the shotgun, man in motion. Fakes the handoff, drops back, throws a good dime, and it is actually dropped, but they throw a flag because I did see a jersey tug there.
Wow.
That will be on number 27. Legend Davis pulled him back by the jersey, and there's no doubt about it, they will call that.
Yeah, there's definitely no doubt. What a huge opportunity here for the Scotties after the defensive pass interference by Legend Davis.
Just a silly mistake there. And they will get the chains moving. Now the Scotties in Cougar land at the 44. I formation. Cougar showing blitz. A little fullback dive. Gets a couple yards and just a standstill. And now that will set up 2nd and 8.
Ball popped out at the end of the play there, but the play was blown dead. Number 22, Evan McGuire for the Cougars was ready to scoop that up and take it for as much of a gain as he could on a fumble return, but nonetheless, the Scotties are still on offense here with 3 minutes and some change left to play in this first half.
Cernuto under center. Pitches the ball out to, and they will look for a pass down the field, and they won't get anywhere. Actually, he breaks a tackle and cuts back to the other side of the field. Jukes one, does a spin move and gets tackled, and they back up behind the line of scrimmage there by Legend Davis.
Quite an interesting play there by Colt Harper, and he seems to be a bit shaken up on this one. But again, they were lining up for a pass.
And back to that fumble, you have to be aware, because you look at the NFL, the Chiefs and the Detroit Lions game actually returned that, but there is a flag on the play. Looks like it would be a little bit of a holding. And that will be on Southmoreland.
It's going to push them back quite a bit. There was a bit of commotion on the field. We did not notice the flag at first, but shout out to our director, Colin Kirkwood, for the eagle eyes there.
Yeah, but back to the being aware on the fumbles nowadays. You don't hear the whistle, so you just got to pick up the fumble and run with it, because that can really set you up in good position.
Most definitely, because you never know.
Scotties have the ball. Cernuto in the shotgun, looking right. A little screen play as a flag is thrown in the backfield, and Harper will break one, but then end up keep going, and it gets to about the 46-yard line. It will be holding on the Scotties, though.
It's a shame that's going to be a holding penalty that's going to take them back, but the Cougars will decline this one.
So make it 3rd down now.
That's right. A good call on the Cougars. I'd rather take the loss of a down than the loss of yardage and a replay of 2nd down on that one.
3rd down and 21 now. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And it's going to keep going. And now a timeout is called. Southmoreland.
On the 50-50 tickets, presently it is worth $1,300.
2 minutes and 37 seconds left in this half, and we will get into the CUTV Game of the Week schedule. If you have been watching for the last couple of weeks, you have seen Beth Center, River Review, Burrell, Quaker Valley, Beaver, and now the Charleroi at Southmoreland game. But October 11th, West Mifflin at Bell Vernon should be a great game. And shout out to Colin Kirkwood. That will actually be his birthday party game, as he turns 37 on October 11th. I'm just kidding. He turns 19. And October 18th, Chartiers Houston at California should be another great game. And to end it off, our big old buddy Gary Smith, Brownsville. We're going to be watching his team, Carmichael's Mighty Mikes, trying to get their win at the end of the season there. So just stay tuned here on CUTV for other Game of the Weeks. And maybe next year we'll have your team on the schedule. Now Cernuto steps up in the pocket and gets demolished by 2 Cougars there. And that is number 77, Lorenzo Axton, and number 63, Dylan Edwards.
Just another great defensive effort by the Cougars here. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here for the Cougars, as it's going to be 4th down and 24 with 2:19 left to play.
Yeah, want to conserve all that. But back to the tail of the tape here, as we talked about a little bit earlier, Charleroi coming into this game 3-1 in conference play, and Southmoreland coming into this one 4-1. They're only lost to McGuffey. But this will boost both of those records if any of these teams win this one. But back to the Southmoreland schedule. Washington, they face on October 18th, I believe. And that is going to be one that, if you're Southmoreland, you're circling that double. Because if you're winning, if you win this game and you go, you have to be able to circle that one, and that has to be the one that you guys have to win in order to take at least 2nd place if McGuffey comes out with a little upset. Now, Southmoreland will kick it off, and the Cougars will receive. Davis gets the ball and gets tackled at about the 35-yard line. But as you guys saw for a split second, our faces were on the screen for about 2 seconds there. Devin Garina and Doug Glacky, those are the 2 announcers, or that's who we are. Follow us on Twitter at Devin084 for me, and Doug, what's yours?
Mine is at Doug_Gladkey, so follow me for any content. You know, I'll post out anything that I'm broadcasting, as well as a lot of Pittsburgh sports coverage.
It's probably not the best time to follow Douglas, because he's not feeling the Penguins right now, but And the Scotties aren't feeling that run as they stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
That's right. I guess you could say that the Scotties were feeling that run as they just chased down Brendan Mahalson of Charleroi, brought him down in the backfield for a loss of 1.
2nd and 11, a minute 38 left in this half. 7-7, still all tied up here. Conrad rolls out to the left, looks over the middle, takes it himself, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2, and then gets ate up by a lot of Scotties, but not after gaining about 5 yards.
Might have only gotten a few yards, but a gutsy effort there by Conrad, taking that up the field, going through the defensive presence of the Scotties.
3rd down and 4.
And they move it again. Ball at the 41.
Ball's at the 41-yard line. The Cougars trying to get something going. Mahalson gets it up the middle, breaks 1 tackle, and he's right at the 50, and they will probably spot him at the 48 there.
They could potentially spot him there, Dev, but this is what Braden Mahalson does. He is huge with these clutch runs when you need them on 3rd and 4th down, able to just go through there with his speed and his size to fight for the yardage here.
Here we go, Conrad rolling right, passes out to his right, and that is a wide open receiver, as that's number 5, Ethan Catalupi.
Very heads-up play there by Catalupi to get right to the 1st down marker and just run out of bounds to stop the clock here, as there's about 20 seconds left to play in this first half.
And they will actually mark them short. 2nd and 1 now at their 42. Actually, and Scotty territory, 42, 20 seconds left. Charleroi getting the play call from the coach.
If they pick a big game here, they might take
Conrad in the shotgun. Rolls out right, a little option, pitches it, and they lose it, and it actually goes out of bounds, and that is a risky play by the Cougars, because if that was scooped up by a Scotty, he was gone.
Oh, most definitely. It was a perfect scoop and score scenario for the Scotties if it were able to stay in bounds. But that was almost an absolute disaster scenario for the Cougars here, trying to get some trickery going, trying to get upfield, as they end up pushing themselves back a bit, about 5 yards here.
3rd and 6, still in Scotty territory at the 47 now. Charleroi trying to get something going in this shotgun formation. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Drops back, looks over the middle, and finds a man over the middle and overthrows him just out of the reach of number 22, Evan McGuire.
You just hate to see that if you're the Cougars, as Conrad had him wide open, but just threw it right over the head of Evan McGuire. Would have been a nice little play if he were able to corral that one. But again, I don't know if the clock would have been on their side, as he would have right smack dab in the middle of the field with nowhere to go in terms of trying to get out of bounds.
Now it looks like they send out the punting unit here for the Cougars, and they will get it up, and it's almost blocked, and that is a short, very short punt, as I believe it will only go about 2 to 3 yards there. They will mark it out at the 48.
Another near punt block there for the Scotties. If I'm the punter for Charleroi, which is Joey Caruso, I'd be panicking right now, because anytime he's had an opportunity for a punt, Brandon Peterson has been right there ready to block it. And he's gotten quite a few tips on punts in this one, so it's only a matter of time until he blocks a punt in this game.
Here we go, Cernuto in the shotgun, looking right, fakes right, steps up in the pocket, breaks one, and he will get tackled, and the time will expire as he hits the ground. Southmoreland 7, Charleroi 7. It's all tied up here, Doug. What do you have to say before the halftime?
Just a great game so far. Very back and forth matchup. Really going to be interesting to see what happens here in the second half, as I don't think this is going to stay close for very long. It's only going to be a matter of time until one of these teams crack here, Deb.
Yeah, before one of them break out, but make sure you stay tuned to find out which team that will be. We'll have the second half here on CUTV.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, "Read your lease. No pets allowed." My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Consider the future. Your future. At California University of Pennsylvania, you can build your life your way because we believe in you. We invest in you, empower you to create the future you envision. We give you the tools and teaching so you can rise up and achieve. Don't settle for someone else's vision of you. Build you at CalU. Visit us at calu.edu.
Hello and welcome back into Russ Grimm Field. Southmoreland and Charleroi all tied up here at 7. I'm Devin Green, alongside me Doug Glackey, also known as Douglas Glackus. And Charleroi going to be receiving this one to start off the half.
That's right. Going to be an interesting half, Deb. I was expecting us to get a good game, but I wasn't expecting it to be this good thus far. 7-7 going into this second half, so let's see how this goes on this kick.
Southmoreland kick is up and fielded by Cougar. And he's taking it to the right, breaks one tackle, and there's a flag thrown. And they breaks another tackle and then gets down to about the 30, but looks like it will be going back.
Yeah, don't want to speculate, but it's looking like a potential block in the back penalty here going against the Cougars. Saw somebody hit a Scotty's player as McGuire was trying to get up the field.
Yeah, illegal block in the back by Charleroi, so they will be getting a ton of yards tacked on to a great return there, but taking them all the way back. First down and 10 at their own 17.
This is going to be a huge test for Charleroi to open up this half.
Charleroi trying to get something going here. Conrad hands it off. And he bounces off and gets the first down. Maholson finds the hole, takes it to the outside, and gets the first down marker.
Another great run by Maholson. Seen quite a bit of that throughout this game and throughout our other CUTV game of the week featuring Charleroi against Riverview. Just a great player Maholson is, and just continuing to run through guys, getting those crucial first downs when the Cougars need them.
Change the battery on the
All right, here's Conrad lining up. Handoff to Maholson. And he's going to take this one up. Might be stopped back behind the first down line here.
And sorry, we are having a little bit of technical thing on the field with camera 3. So right now, 2 camera shoot. Nevertheless, first down now. First and 10 at the Charleroi 28. Charleroi trying to make their way up the field for the first drive of this half. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in this third quarter. Conrad in the shotgun. Hands it off to Maholson, actually fakes it and passes it out to a receiver in the slot, and he will get a first down. That is number 29, Dominic Pellegrini.
Another great play by Conrad. Gets it off to Dom Pellegrini as he takes it upfield for a Cougars first down and then some.
Great pickup by Charleroi, and it looks like a great drive so far from Charleroi, other than that blocking them back on the kickoff. Let's see if they can keep the drive going here. First down and 10 at their own 42, trying to get past midfield. Looks like they will call a false start. Looks like it will be on Charleroi. No, they're pointing to Southmoreland now, and they do. Encroachment on Southmoreland. So now Charleroi looking at even better field position at their own 48.
That one was a bit of a doozy. I thought it was going to be a false start on the Cougars, but my eyes have deceived me as it is encroachment on the Scotties.
And now Conrad pitches out to Maholson. Maholson gets to the first down marker, and it looks like they will mark him past the first down and give him it. So as he passes midfield and goes into Scotty's territory.
Cougars getting that option going. Conrad running the option, dumps it off to Maholson, and he goes in for the first down. Cougars having great field positioning, just getting inside of their own territory across the 50-yard line.
Now, Charleroi getting the call from the coach. A little bit of a different formation that we didn't see, but hands it off to Mulhausen, and Mulhausen gets it past the 45.
Mulhausen again. I feel like on this drive, it's been the Conrad and Mulhausen show. Both have been making crucial plays, and everything is clicking so far for the Cougars, who are firing on all cylinders here to start this second half.
They pitch it out to Mulhausen. Mulhausen looking at a lot of space and opportunity there as he will barge forward for the first down for the Cougars. Keeping it going.
That's right, the train keeps rolling here for the Cougars, Dev. Conrad pitches it over to Mulhausen again, and that play has really been working for them as they've been able to get 2 substantial gains here on this drive using that same exact play.
As we have a little bit of a mosquito flying in here, I had to take him out real quick as Conrad takes it out real quick with the ball and gets the first down and more inside the 20.
Real gutsy effort on this drive by Conrad, really just trying to keep things at bay here, calm things down, get that crucial first score to start this second half, and try to keep the train rolling here for the Cougars.
Cougars rolling forward here. 1st and 10 at the Southmoreland 20. Fakes the handoff and gets swallowed up by a Scotty there. And that will be a huge sack for Southmoreland.
Number 9, Colt Harper on the sack for the Scotties. And if you're Charleroi, that is the last thing you wanted to see in this second half, because we saw that a lot in the first half where Conrad was getting beaten around quite a bit, getting sacked a good bit, and continued to be pushed back on offense.
Charleroi in the shotgun, hands it off, and actually keeps it himself as Conrad will break one, and he will be inside the 10, and they will mark him at the 10-yard line.
Just another great effort by Conrad there, Dev. I'm loving his playing style right now. He's balling out. Reminds me a lot about the first game we covered this year with Beth Center quarterback Colby Coons, just being that dual threat presence and absolutely killing it for the Bulldogs before going down with an injury.
Yeah, speedy recovery, hopes and prayers for him as well. Get back to it next year. But here, Charleroi trying to get something going as they got a first down and goal here. Hands it off to Mulhausen. Mulhausen has a lot of space and opportunity. Runs over one and barges into the end zone. And they will signal touchdown. So touchdown, Cougars.
Alex Conrad is fired up. You see him jumping up and down on the field there as Mulhausen runs through quite a few defenders of the Scotties for the Cougar touchdown.
Yeah, Mulhausen, one of those guys you said it earlier, is very explosive, runs over people, gave us a little bit of a Leonard Fournette look there into that touchdown, barging into the end zone as this extra point will be up and good. So now Charleroi taking the lead 14-7, their first lead of the game. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Stay tuned because Southmoreland's looking to answer here on CUTV.
Have you seen the new Cal U Vulcan logo around? Have you wondered where to get gear featuring it? Then go to calvulcans.com and click shop. Log on and browse a full selection of men's shirts, women's shirts, pullovers, hoodies, and more. All items feature customization with the new Cal U Vulcan logo and wordmark. The site also features a full selection of hats, tailgating items, and accessories. Don't be the last person to sport new Cal U Vulcan gear. Go to calvulcans.com today.
Hello and welcome back here. Great game so far. Charleroi taking the first lead of the game, 14-7. I'm Devin Green alongside me, Doug Glacky, also known as Douglas Glackus, as we call him down here at the CUTV Center. The kick is up and it will be returned. And he gets an absolute huge hit by number 77. I believe that is Lorenzo Axton once again.
Indeed, it is Axton. Dev just absolutely clobbers Riley Conforti for the Scotties, who just was recently named homecoming king for Southmoreland High here at the halftime. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, very cool to be named homecoming king, especially if they do have it. My school unfortunately didn't have it, but we did have a homecoming to recognize all the clubs and such as that. As now Southmoreland trying to get something going here, stuffed at the line, gains about 1.
That was Colt Harper on the carry for the Scotties, and he was met by a host of Cougar defenders. Looks like the Cougars are really trying to clamp down here, as they had 14 unanswered points after that pick 6 by Isaac Basinger for the Scotties.
5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third. 2nd and 6. Southmoreland trying to get something going. Huge blitz there by Charleroi. Red picked up really quick, and it is stopped. Great tackle, great form tackle there by Ethan Catalupi to make his receiver not go nowhere.
That's right, the receiver did go nowhere. Another great play by Catalupi, somebody that I'm very fond of, as he had 3 interceptions in the CUTV game of the week where Charleroi defeated Riverview.
It's very cool to see 2 games from the same team, see how they progress throughout the season, as we get to see Charleroi twice on our schedule this year. See how they change throughout the weeks, as Southmoreland flag is thrown in the backfield, and that one is picked off by number 16 for Charleroi. That will be Alex Conrad.
There's a flag on the play here. We shall wait and see, but nonetheless, you got to love the quarterback, Alex Conrad, getting in on that action on defense. It was a hold on the Scotties, and Charleroi will take over possession here on an Alex Conrad interception.
And here we go. Charleroi has a chance to extend the lead, as they have the ball at the Scotties 36, 1st and 10. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in this quarter. A lot of time to play. So the Scotties just need to get this stop, and they'll be in shape to get another good drive going. But if Charleroi really wants to put this game in shambles, they got to score here on this drive. As Conrad takes it himself, takes it, makes a cut, and doesn't get past the 30. As a little extra activity, they're looking to throw the flag there, but no flags are thrown, in fact.
Alex Conrad can do it all, Dev. So you see him getting it done on offense, getting it done with his legs as a quarterback, and most recently getting it done on defense with that key interception there for the Cougars.
Yeah, he is everywhere on the field tonight, Douglas, and we will have to see if this keeps it going.
Looks like Conrad's getting the signals from the sidelines, getting ready to get set here.
Conrad in the pistol formation. Hands it off to Maholson. Maholson sees a hole, breaks one, and it keeps it rolling forward to about the 21-yard line.
Oh man, Braden Maholson is unreal, just continuing to run through guys, finding holes and finding space to get those key gains for the Cougars. Just love to see a player like Maholson.
Maholson is a hard runner indeed. Just one of those guys that can hit the ground and basically runs downhill from that point after getting the ball. But now Conrad fakes the sweep, takes it himself up the middle, breaks, almost breaks one, and is inside the 15-yard line. So they're applying pressure to this Southmoreland team.
Most definitely. The foot is on the gas right now for the Cougars. Conrad with another really good look with a QB keeper, taking it for a rather decent gain. Could have gotten even farther, but got tripped up by a Scotty's defender before going down an open field.
Second and 1 at the 12. Pistol formation, hands it to Maholson again. Maholson breaks through the line and gets the first down. So now it will be first and goal for the Charleroi team. And if you're Charleroi, are you thinking, is this a 4-down territory and try to put them away? Or if it becomes a 4th and goal, are you going to trust your kicker to be able to make this one?
I'd risk it all at this point. Try and get that third TD, go up 21-7, because you want to make it, it would be a 2-possession game, but you want to make it a 3-touchdown game, going up 21-7 rather than 17-7.
And Maholson is down at the line of scrimmage there. So second and goal at about the 9-yard line. A minute 56 left and rolling.
This is going to be really interesting to see how the Cougars do being closed in such tight space here on their goal line here.
I would not be surprised if they just let this clock run out in the next 2 plays if they don't get it. And they just go into fourth quarter 14-7 in the goal line. As they fake it to Maholson, Conrad takes it up the middle, has a lot of room and opportunity, and is down at about the 1-yard line. And I would not be surprised if they let this one go all the way down to sub 1 minute.
Totally agree with you there. Just keep letting the clock bleed a bit, get a touchdown with under a minute to play here in the third quarter.
As Conrad gets pushed in, and they call the touchdown. 20 right now, 2-7. Charleroi takes the lead, and Conrad doing it all himself right now in this second half.
So much for us believing that Charleroi would let the clock bleed down underneath a minute as Conrad gets pushed in there for a QB sneak score.
Joey Caruso will attempt the conversion.
As the extra point is going to be attempted right here. Extra point is snapped, hold up, and good. So 21-7, Charleroi trying to extend their lead even more, but Southmoreland has to come out with an answer here before it gets ugly. Stay tuned here on CUTV for the rest. Hello and welcome back into Ruscrum Field. I'm Devin Green, alongside me, Doug Glackey. Dougathan, how are you feeling so far about that score and that drive by Charleroi?
Just a great set all around. It's the Alex Conrad show here late in this third quarter.
And now kickoff by Caruso is fielded by the Scotties, and he has room, breaks one, and then gets tackled by Legend Davis at about the 37-yard line. So great field positioning for the Scotties. 58 seconds left in this quarter, but they could get a score before this quarter ends.
Most definitely. I believe that was Colt Harper on the play, their running back, bringing it in for a great gain, giving the Scotties some decent field positioning and giving them an opportunity to make this a 7-point game going into the fourth quarter.
First and 10, Southmoreland at their own 38. 58 seconds left. They're under center. And he fakes the handoff. Play action, looks downfield, and he actually gets held. And there's no flag thrown, as I believe none of the refs were actually looking at that route completely. But nevertheless, second down and 10 now.
That's right. Cernuda was looking for number 5, Anthony Govern, his tight end. Sophomore, 6 feet tall, weighs 185 pounds. First time I've seen him looking for a tight end tonight, so that might be something to watch for late in this game.
And now we're back in the shotgun formation. Never mind, as they call a timeout, Charleroi will take their first timeout of this half. 52 seconds left still in this third quarter. 21-7, Charleroi holds the lead. As we look at some of the interstate standings once again, as Southmoreland and Charleroi 4-1. Southmoreland is in conference play. Charleroi 3-1 in conference play. Down Brownsville, Carmichael's, Fraser, Beth Center at the back end of the standings there, but the front end, McGuffey and Washington leading them strong. And as we said, if you're Southmoreland and you win this game, you're making sure that on October 18th, when you play Washington, you have to win that one.
Most definitely punches their ticket into a must-win game against Washington.
And even if you're Charleroi and you win this game, you want Southmoreland to win that game as well, so you could jump up.
Definitely, most definitely.
And we have, he's rolling out to his right, man in motion, and he throws it over the middle. And he actually gets he's down. I thought he was up for a little bit, but Harper making plays here. Believe he did get the first down, as they will mark it a first down, so that will stop the clock at 37.
Actually, the clock is still rolling here with about 30 seconds left to play, but nonetheless, a gutsy play by Zach Cernudo to get that pass off to his tight end.
And there's Harper running it forward as the clock will keep it ticking. 12, 11, 10, 9. It doesn't look like they will get this play off. 5,
they're scrambling
4,
too, but
3, and it looks like they'll just give up here, as it will be the end of the third quarter at Ruscrum Field. 21-7 is your score. Charleroi, the guest, have the lead, 2-score lead here. Make sure you stay tuned to CUTV to watch the rest.
Colin, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Millersburg, Pennsylvania can watch our stuff down here.
Well, they could follow us on Twitter, or they could like us on Facebook.
Yeah, but what about our sports? How can they watch those?
They could watch it live on our YouTube channel.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Hello and welcome back as we'll jump straight into the action here. Southmoreland trying to get something going on this drive. Passes straight over the middle, catches it, and almost breaks one. And I believe he will be at the first down marker. And this drive will stay alive.
That's right. Great play by Cernuto, hitting Riley Conforti on a slant across the middle, giving the Scotties a 1st and 10 here right at the beginning of the 4th quarter.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do here. And they bomb it straight to the left, and he's open and drops it. Great throw there. Just couldn't finish off on the receiving end.
Pass was intended for number 15, Brandon Peterson, as Zach Cernuto was airing it out looking for Peterson. We have a player down here for the Cougars.
Hopefully he is okay here.
Yeah, we don't want to speculate anything, just hope that he gets up and is all right.
As we're going to be looking at the Charleroi schedule here, I'm going to pass it to you, Doug.
Last week they won 27-8 against Beth Center. Currently up 21-7 against Southmoreland. Next week they are at McGuffey, and then they finish the year facing Brownsville, and on October 25th their season finale, regular season wise at least, against Apollo Ridge. Here's the Southmoreland schedule now. As we said earlier, coming off that 55-28 loss to McGuffey. Currently losing down in this one 21-7 against Charleroi. And then next week they are up against, is that Shinago, I believe?
Yeah, Shinago is not the way you pronounce that, Doug, but we'll get to the October 18th game, Washington. That's the one you have to circle here, but it's going to be interesting to see the playoff picture develop for this standing.
Most definitely.
But good to see the player get up under his own will, hobbling off a little bit, but is able to walk with a little bit of assistance here. So 11:20 left in the 4th. 2nd down and 10 at the 42-yard line. And in the shotgun, looking left, passes, and almost intercepted there by Legend Davis.
Riley Conforti is quite frustrated right now, appealing for a flag from the official, but nonetheless, great defense by Cougars defensive back number 27, Legend Davis.
Now let's see if the Scotties can overcome adversity here. 3rd and 10 at the Cougar 42. 11:16 left in the 4th. They hand it up the middle. No, they fake it. And it looks like it is going to be a deep bomb, and it won't be deep enough as the receiver tries to cut back and get that one, but it will be incomplete and sets up 4th down and 10.
Can't really tell from our vantage point here, but I believe that pass was intended for number 15, Brandon Peterson, as it was broken up on the play. It's 4th and 10 now, so this is a huge play here for Cernuto and company in 4-down territory.
It's going to be interesting if they can get this one and keep the drive alive. As he's looking left, Cernuto's pressured, and he is taken down in the backfield. Turnover on downs. Charleroi will take over.
Huge play by the Cougars defense, more specifically their defensive line, starts pressuring Cernuto right at the jump and gets him to run back as they force him down for the turnover on downs. Looks like Conrad's ready to get out onto the field here, come under center. It was a little bit of a long huddle, but nonetheless, they are here and ready to go.
Fakes to Mahouse and throws it underneath and gets the first down. That's number 29, Dominic Pellegrini, showing up once again.
That's right, that is Dominic Pellegrini once again with the little dump pass receipt from Alex Conrad. And the Cougars are currently inside of the 30-yard line here, getting ready to score here to go up 28-7 potentially.
Right here, hands it off to Maholson, up the middle, and he gets a couple yards.
Won't be much, might be 2 or 3 at the most, but nonetheless, it is a gain for the Cougars.
2nd down and 7.
And we look at some of the other WPAIL, right?
Did you say Whippeal?
Whippeal, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Whippeal football, Gateway leading over Franklin Regional at the half 7-0. The third quarter is actually now underway. Another one, North Hills 7, Mars 0. Right here, Conrad gets tackled in the backfield, and that is Harper, I believe, with his 3rd sack.
Yes, that was Harper on the play. Another QB draw play for Conrad, just brought down by Cole Harper in the backfield for a bit of a loss.
And now we look 21-3. Thomas Jefferson has the lead in that one. Maholson takes it up, powers over one, and doesn't get there right enough, but nevertheless, great run there. 4th down and 9.
It's actually going to be 4th down and 5 here. And let's see what happens here. Looks like Conrad is going to stay on the field, and they're going to go for it. Coach Lance Getzy giving Conrad and friends the signals and the play call.
And they actually got somebody off sides. Looks like it will be encroachment on the defense there. Everybody, crowd goes ecstatic for that.
That was a huge freeze play there by the Cougars. Back in high school, we used to call it chili or freeze. We had 2 different plays for it. At my native Richland High School, the Cougars work that to perfection, get the Scotties to jump in a 4th and 5 situation, which will give them a new set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10 here at the 22-yard line.
8:47. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Charleroi trying to make this one out of reach for Southmoreland as they fake to Maholson, and looks like he tried to pull it a little bit too late as the ball was loose. Good thing he recovered that one.
Yeah, there was a bit of a miscommunication there between Maholson and Conrad. The Cougars are quite lucky to be able to fall on that one and recover. Brings them a bit of a loss of 2 yards on the play. Conrad's currently getting the signals. Coach Lance Getzy looking very animated, trying to make sure everything is squared away here.
As Conrad getting ready to snap man in motion, Legend Davis hands it off to him up the middle, and he has a lot of room to run, and he will get tackled. game-saving tackle pretty much there for Southmoreland.
Yeah, that was a huge play there by Riley Conforti, going in there down low on Legend Davis, as looked like he had all the room in the world, but nonetheless, it'll be a 3rd down here for the Cougars. Let's see if they can convert here, Dev.
It's going to be interesting to see if Charleroi can get this game out of reach with this drive. Legend Davis in motion again. Fakes the handoff to Davis. Gives it up to Maholson. Maholson bulldozer over one person and gets the 1st down to extend this drive.
That they do. Another clutch run by Maholson for a much-needed 1st down. The Cougars are now in at their own goal line. It's going to be 1st and goal here from the 9. All right, looks like everything is squared away here for Conrad and his squad.
And the whistle is actually blown. See if the refs have something to discuss here before this play gets underway.
Not quite sure what's going on. They're pointing over to the Charleroi sideline.
And now they signal to stop the clock at 6:29. Looks like they will just confirm something real quick and get this play underway. And they're actually coming over to the Southmoreland sideline. So we will see what is happening here. A lot of confusion up here. And they will put 6:38 back up on the time. It looks like he would just be waiting, and he does, and he will let this one roll. So now rolling from 6:38, and then gets down to about where it was just at. So we will see if that makes a difference for Charleroi. 1st and goal, man in motion, hands it off to the man in motion. He will go straight up the middle, and that is Davis, and Davis almost gets the touchdown stop down at the 3-yard line.
Another good run there for Legend Davis. This little motion play that the Cougars are running has been working magnificently for them thus far on this drive. I say they stick with it, because if it isn't broke, why bother fixing it, Dev?
Yeah, keep giving it up the middle to Legend Davis. He's been bulldozing over every single person trying to even tackle him. 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line, and fakes the give to Davis, and it's loose again. Good thing Conrad jumps on it.
That was actually, yeah, that was Conrad jumping on it. That is my mistake, but good thing to see him jump on that ball, because this, with about 5 minutes left to play in this game, if you get this ball into the end zone, this is pretty much a call to bid the Southmoreland Scotties good night here, if you can get it into the end zone.
3rd down and goal. Charleroi trying to get it. Maholson up the middle, has a lot of space and opportunity, and will they signal touchdown?
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close wherever they spot the ball here. And they will signal 4th down, so great stop by the Scotties. But if you're Charleroi, are you going for it here?
I would, because if you don't get it, they're pinned back in their own end zone with the potential to get a safety with how good that Charleroi defense has been. And if you do get it, you get that crucial touchdown to go up by 3 scores and pretty much seal this one up with a pretty bow.
4th and goal. Up the middle, and Maholson walks in the end zone. 27-7 right now. 4 minutes and 13 left in the 4th quarter. Charleroi running away with this one away.
Yeah, what a performance tonight by the Cougars. Getting that very crucial fourth TD. Just what a night for the Cougars.
And it looks like they will be setting up for the extra point. Extra point is up and good. So 28-7 is your score here at Russ Grimm Field. Scotties have to keep their heads up and try and come back here. Make sure you stay tuned and don't change that channel here on CUTV.
Have you seen the new Cal U Vulcan logo around? Have you wondered where to get gear featuring it? Then go to calvulcans.com and click shop. Log on and browse a full selection of men's shirts, women's shirts, pullovers, hoodies, and more. All items feature customization with the new Cal U Vulcan logo and wordmark. The site also features a full selection of hats, tailgating items, and accessories. Don't be the last person to sport new Cal U Vulcan gear. Go to calvulcans.com today.
Hello and welcome back in Russ Grimm Field. Thank you for the people at Southmoreland letting us come here and do this game. It's very thankful for that. Everybody is very nice here as they will blow the whistle on the kickoff. Great facility here, a lot of great people here. The hospitality is insane. Love to see it at any high school field.
Most definitely, they've been very accommodating to us, allowing us to do whatever we need to have a good shoot here. So shout out to Southmoreland and everybody involved here. It is a great place and a really great setup. Beautiful facility here at Russ Grimm Field.
7-28 is not as pretty for the people here at Russ Grimm Field. Charleroi running away with this one. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game as the kick is up and fielded. I believe that's Harper, and Harper will keep it going, keep his feet churning, and get to about midfield at about the 41.
Another return here for Colt Harper. Takes it up the field, keeps trying to go through some defenders to keep getting better field positioning. But really solid return for Harper and the Scotties as they're really trying to stop the bleeding here, trying to get a touchdown, a much-needed touchdown to go down 28-14, Dev.
Yeah, they're going to need a touchdown real quick if they want to try and get back into this one. And Southmoreland trying to break that playoff drought. Now the pump fake and throws it up and over and almost one-handed caught, but there is a flag on the play. It looks like it will be on the defense, actually, as you saw a little bit of the shoulder tug there on the wide receiver.
Yeah, there might. I was actually thinking of potential roughing the passer play here in the backfield, but you might be right with that jersey tug, Dev. We shall see.
Holding is infraction against Charleroi.
Yeah, actually it will be a defensive holding.
Southmoreland a first down at the
Scotties are going to move forward here.
Scotties past midfield in Cougar territory. Looking right, has a man and is pressured, takes it himself. And he will step out inside the 40. But there is a flag, looks like it will be a holding or a block in the back actually. Personal foul on Southmoreland, so they will repeat first down and erasing a great gain.
Yeah, you never want to see stuff like that, Dev. Getting a great gain erased by a personal foul. Understand you're down in this game by a ton, but you really need to keep yourself in check emotionally and do what is needed to help your team try and come back in this one. You can't be losing yardage on stupid penalties like that.
Southmoreland setting up at the end of where they were penalized. First down and about like 20. .27 actually. And they pass a little bubble screen there and get about 3 yards on the play.
That was Cernuto passing to Brandon Peterson as that bubble screen goes for a very short gain. It's going to be third down and about 1.5 miles here for the Scotties.
As the clock is ticking, and the clock is not Southmoreland's friend right now. 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in this game. See if Southmoreland can pull off a miracle here. Southmoreland in the shotgun, steps back, has a wide open man, and he will turn upfield and have one to beat and will get tackled, but keep it going, and he will be back inside the 40.
Great effort there by number 9, Colt Harper for the Scotties. Just going through quite a few players, and Colt Harper seems to be shaken up a bit on the Scotty sideline. Hope he is all right.
Hopefully he is all good and well, but CTV Game of the Week schedule. Make sure you tune in next week for the West Mifflin at Belle Vernon. That's going to be a great game. So far, they are great, two great teams that have a chance to make playoffs. And Chartiers Houston in California is going to be another great game because California this year has been killing it on the offensive side and defensive side. That's why they've been winning so much games. And then they end Carmichael's in Brownsville. We will get to see who comes out on top there. But here you see our beautiful faces. Maybe not beautiful to some, but beautiful to us and our mothers, as we have Douglas. Dougathan, what is your Twitter?
My Twitter is at Doug_Gladkey. Follow me for some Cal sports coverage and other things.
Yes, and also follow me on Twitter, Devin084, a.k.a. the mayor here. And Colin's trying to get a shout out here as well. Colin, what's your Twitter?
You can follow me on Twitter. It's your boy Tree. I just put out an awesome hype vid for the Cal video tomorrow.
Yeah, so make sure you tune into the Coal Bowl as Southmoreland tries to give it back up the middle and gets stuffed before the first down. Make sure you check out that. If you're a huge Marvel fan, that you will love that video.
Yeah, it was a short gain there for Colt Harper, but totally agree, Dev. Great effort there by Colin with that Avengers type videos. We're going to get back into the action here.
And there's 2 flags on the play here. One might be roughing the passer, and another, and it will be personal foul roughing the passer, and the other penalty will be, I think, on the defense as well.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Looked like Riley Conforti was being held quite a bit by Legend Davis there on that route.
Pass interference, actually, and that will be declined. And the roughing the passer will be enforced.
Charleroi roughing the passer. That is accepted.
They're going to take that penalty, the roughing the passer flag, and the Scotties are going to march up about 15 yards here, giving them some solid field positioning with about 2.5 left to play in this one.
First and 10 at the 26. Drop back, throws it as a little screen and gets swallowed up in the backfield. Charleroi's defense really stepping up in this game, holding this Southmoreland team to 7 points so far.
That's right. Host of defenders there meeting Colt Harper, but absolutely fantastic effort by the Charleroi defense so far. They've come up huge tonight.
As he gets sacked by a Charleroi defender there, Malik Nails. He's a little shooken up on the play, but gets a great sack. And it is 3rd and 15 at the 37.
It's going to be a timeout called here, but nonetheless, Malik Nails looked like he was shot out of a cannon on that play. Great play by the Cougars.
And make sure you follow us on Twitter, CUTV_PA. That's where you can see the hype video as well. And make sure you give us a little subscribe on the YouTube page, CUTV Sports 1, which you are watching on right now. If not, it will be, you're probably watching it on cable on CUTV. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. We have a lot of cool content, cool student-based shows. And we will actually be airing the Coal Bowl on Saturday, so make sure you tune into that. That's going to be an amazing game. And make sure you let us know if you want to see that Fortnite Live with Colin, Devin, and Juice. Jermaine Stevens, also known as Juice. He's number 77 on the Vulcans football team, so we would love to bring that to you live on YouTube. Just give us some feedback. And we have a man, and he tries to do a hook and ladder and fumbles it. And they actually call it an incomplete pass there. So now 4th down and 24 at the 37-yard line. 1 minute and 57 seconds left in this game. 7-28 is your score so far. Charleroi has the commanding lead.
It was a bit of a surprise there with Legend Davis on the pass breakup. Pass intended for Conforti.
And Sanudo throws down, and it is out of reach of his receiver. So that will be the end of the game. Looks like that's turnover on downs. 1st down and 10 for Charleroi. See what they do.
That's right. There's about 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play in this one. I'd imagine that the Cougars will just go into victory formation and begin to celebrate this spectacular win for them and their squad.
Yeah, they looked very good tonight, especially the defensive side, as Conrad stepped up on both ends of the football.
Most definitely, he's been stellar tonight. If we did have a CUTV player of the game, he'd definitely be in consideration.
Yes, for sure he would be, as they came out in a little bit of a shotgun formation here, so they might be trying to run the score up here.
They were really hustling out of that huddle as they did not realize the play clock was running down. They took a quick time out with 1 second left on the play clock to avoid getting a delay of game penalty.
And losing a lot of people last year. Actually, one person that goes to Cal from Charleroi, Dakota Romantino. Saw him the other time playing flag football against him, and it was very hard to play against him. The way he cut and the way he brought to this Charleroi team broke virtually every record in the book for the reception category. And losing Gino Pellegrini, another great asset to this offense.
That's right. He's a Robert Morris now.
Yeah, but coming out here and showing that they mean business against a in-conference Southmoreland team who has been trying to break this playoff drought for a minute, but Maholson taking it up the middle and gets about 5 yards there. But going back to that, losing a lot of players, key players, huge, big playmakers, and then coming out this season and showing them what they have so far.
That's right. We've been saying a lot on High School Roundup that the Cougars had their storybook season last year, but it seems like it's been continuing. Might not get the top of the standings list, but they've been absolutely phenomenal this year. Getting ready to close out this win to go up to a 5-1 record overall.
And they will give it up to Maholson, and Maholson will be down at the line of scrimmage. The clock is rolling 1 minute, and it will keep on rolling. I believe they will have to run one more play here.
Yeah, it might take just one more quick run play or potential victory formation, and we'll be done in this one.
So 3rd and 2 at their own 46. 35, 34, 33, 32. Clock keeps rolling. They snap it. They give it up the middle to Maholson, and Maholson tries to run over one, and he's not having it. Throws him down at the line of scrimmage. But that will be the game here, folks, as the clock ticks down and the lights start to dim. It's curtain call for the game here. Charleroi taking this W 28-7. Great game by Charleroi. Tough matchup, tough loss for Southmoreland. Now sliding now. You never want to slide all the way down, being on a 3-game lose streak now, but now having that 2-game lose streak under your belt, trying to bounce back next week. They're going to have to do it in dramatic fashion if they're trying to make playoffs this year, Doug.
That's right, Dev. We were really expecting them to bounce back after that loss to McGuffey last week, but Charleroi came to play tonight. You got to tip your cap to them. They played out of their minds on both offense and defense. Alex Conrad specifically, just a phenomenal game for him, really putting the team on his back for the Cougars.
Yeah, Charleroi comes out with a huge win here to be 5-1. Now 28-7 is your final score here in Russ Grimm Field. Tough loss for Southmoreland, but has to bounce back next week. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to watch the IUP versus Cal Vulcans game. And I have nothing else to say, Doug. Any last thoughts?
Just a great game all around for Charleroi. Tough matchup for Southmoreland, but that's all I have to say here in this one, Dev.
Yeah, stay tuned for the Hobo tomorrow. We'll be back here on CUTV.